Welcome back to Cal Lutheran's student news publication, The Echo's bi-weekly podcast. This is Caroline Asen, the current editor-in-chief. Joining us today is Marcel to talk about his article highlighting the California Lutheran University Knights football club season. How did the Knights season go, and what contributed to their victories?
So the Knights rugby season actually went really well, especially as compared to last season. Last season, they only won about 2 games, and this season they won every game. So that's a huge improvement.
What challenges did the Knights face throughout their season? Since some of their season was during heavy rainfall, did this have any impact on their season?
They didn't actually really face any significant challenges except for just teams not being able to have enough people, so the game was canceled. And then also just the rains pretty much stopped all the home games except for the last doubleheader.
In your article, you mentioned that club advisor Carl Peterson spoke about a tradition the rugby team has. What is the tradition, and what are Peterson's feelings about it?
As for the tradition that Peterson makes, it's basically after each game, he said that they'll round up all the teams, like, for example, the 3 teams at the doubleheader, and each team will pick a player of the match on the opposing team. And he said that to him, it really just exemplified everything that he loved about rugby.
What are the Knights' goals and hopes for their next season?
They're pretty much just looking towards trying to repeat what they did this season. They have a returning pool of players, which is really good for, a club sport. And they're hoping to repeat those successes so they can become a D1 team, hopefully.
Is there anything else listeners should know about?
Pretty much anyone is welcome to join the team of any athletic standpoint or knowledge of rugby. You can just show up and show some interest in the sport and hopefully share the love of the sport that the guys have.
Also joining us today is Sara, who wrote a piece on Michael Arndt and his retirement from the university as professor. During his time at Cal Lutheran, Arndt has been involved with different areas and multiple projects. What are some of these projects in different areas?
Despite teaching and directing many plays within the theater department, Arndt was also involved in campus government. He helped create an interdisciplinary program that became the university's multimedia major and minor. He also started the Veterans Resource Center on campus, and he formed the Kingsman Shakespeare Company. The Kingsman Shakespeare Company was started in 1997, and after much success, it became a nonprofit professional theater organization. Kingsman Shakespeare is committed to presenting professional performances of the works of William Shakespeare to entertain and educate people of all ages.
What is Arndt looking forward to doing after he retires?
Arndt specifically said he looks forward to doing what he wants to do and not what he has to do. He said that he is looking forward to traveling after he retires. He wants to go to Africa and see some more places in Europe. He also looks forward to continuing the work he's very passionate about with veterans reintegration. Arndt is very devoted to helping veterans find coping mechanisms that do not involve pharmaceuticals.
How did Arndt become involved with theater?
When Arndt was in high school, he was a bit shy, so his mom forced him to try out for the school play. Later on in college, he got dragged to another audition and fell in love with Shakespeare, which kick-started his lifelong passion for theater.
What will he miss about the university?
Arndt said that he will miss the faculty here at Cal Lutheran. He described them as some of the best people in the world, some of the smartest people, and some of the best teachers. He loved that Cal Lutheran was small enough so that he knew people in a lot of different departments outside of theater. He also said that he'll miss the collegiality aspect all around.
You spoke to other professors and a student for your article. What did they have to say about Arndt and his retirement?
I had the chance to talk to senior Jenny White, who has had him for a professor all 4 years. Her parents even had him as a professor when they attended Cal Lutheran. She said that she will miss him dearly, but definitely thinks that he deserves a break. I also spoke to Professor Gardner, who has worked with Arndt for 38 years, and he said that he hasn't even started processing his retirement yet. Professor Heelman said that Arndt has been a great mentor, and his retirement is definitely bittersweet.
Is there anything else listeners should know about?
Arndt truly made a huge impact at Cal Lutheran during his 41 years teaching here. As Heelman said, it will never be the same without him, as he was the heart of the theater department. It is very apparent that he will be missed by many. He will be continuing the Kingsman Shakespeare Festival, but he will be missed on campus dearly.
Last week, The Echo published an article about the confidentiality agreement student workers are to sign. The Echo strives to be objective and as transparent as possible. Because of this, the Echo wrote an editor's note accompanying this article detailing that the Echo editorial staff are considered student workers and are paid through the university. Additionally, although the reporter of this article is not a student worker through the Echo, the reporter is still a student worker for the university, as are many of the Echo reporters. This article began from concerns raised by the editorial staff regarding the impact this agreement might have on the publication and its ability to report. To read more about this article and to learn more about the agreement, please go to cluecho.com. Thank you for listening to our podcast. Look out for another podcast from us soon.